hello.
All right, you are listening to or watching the Hello Connecticut podcast. You can find us at WFSB.com or wherever you're enjoying your podcast right now. We are so excited to be back for the Travelers Championship Birdies for Charity presented by Webster Bank. This takes place at the TPC River Highlands through end of play for the Travelers Championship. So it's the week of June 16th. We'll be on site starting that Wednesday, doing interviews every day, and through end of play on the 22nd, charities are going to earn 15% of every dollar donated, and that is going to continue their missions. Now, we're on the line with one such charity that is super excited to take advantage of this. Please welcome the Executive Director of Summit Adaptive Sports, Karen Cook. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Renee. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you probably don't need someone like me to tell you how much it means to earn free money, right? Because if any charity can tell you, it's pretty much a big deal. Tell me about your experience with Birdies for Charity and what these funds mean.
Yes, it's an excellent opportunity for the two main reasons are the extra match from Webster Bank, 15%. So every dollar that someone donates is really $1.15. And then also because all the processing fees from credit cards and all are covered too. I mean, that's a biggie if people have donated, I'm sure, to other charities, other fundraising events. You're always asked to, cover the processing fees. And if you don't, then the charity has to. So it's really great to have that too. So if you donate to us, to Birdies for Charity, we're getting every cent that you donate. Plus
100%, 100%. And that right now, people do want to know that because, our money is very precious and we want to know where it's going and how it's being used. And this is staying in Connecticut. And I also want you to remind people, Karen, if you don't mind, about what Summit Adaptive Sports is, who you are, how you help, and how people can support you all year long, right?
Right. Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity to bring us forward to everybody in Connecticut. We are a Connecticut-based 501c3 nonprofit charity. We were established in 2022 because we want to be a Connecticut charity. So I started the charity here. We had already been doing adaptive sports in Connecticut under another program out of New York. And we were doing skiing and snowboarding at Ski Sundown, which we continue to do to this day. That's our premier program. We do over 550 lessons during the season. And that has remained the same. That program has really remained the same. It's just under a local Connecticut nonprofit now. And one of the things it enabled us to do to be local is, number one, to raise more funding so that people really respond to charities, as you mentioned, that are right here in Connecticut. They like to support local charities, and we have been the beneficiary of that since we became a local charity. It also allowed us to expand into other adaptive sports. So we now have year-round programming, which includes kayaking, mountain biking, trail riding, also hiking is very popular, and kayaking. And we add new things every day. We also do special programs for multi-day programs for veterans. That actually ends up bringing veterans from out of state into our state, which is nice, as well as local veterans. We also do other group events with other nonprofit charities. So we partner, for instance, up with Gaylord Sports. We partner up with another organization called the Be Thoughtful Group. So there's quite a few other charities that we partner up with to not duplicate what they're doing, but to enhance. We enhance each other by doing that. So our mission basically is to really foster a healthy lifestyle through outdoor sports for individuals with disabilities in a fun, accessible, and inclusive environment. And what this means is we're inclusive of all disabilities. So it could be something that somebody acquired, something they've had since birth, and it is also all ages. Our youngest is 4, our oldest is 82. So all ages, all disabilities, all backgrounds. Some of our programs have some costs associated with it, but we also have scholarship funding. So we hope that the funds is never an issue for anybody. We covered lesson cost for people that need that too.
And that's why this is so important with all these extra funds coming in with Birdies for Charity. And Karen, as we're wrapping up our conversation with you, most importantly, there are ways people can get to you. They can go to travelerschampionship.com, click on Birdies for Charity, and scroll through and look for Summit Adaptive Sports. But through End of Play, we can also go directly to your website where you'll have a direct link, which is super easy. And I have it. If you're watching this, then you're going to see that information. If you're listening to it, Karen, tell them how they can get to you directly.
Okay, our website is summitadaptive.org, and right on the homepage, when it comes up, you'll see a video, and there's a link right there to our Birdies for Charity campaign. And the one thing that I'd like, if I could add in quickly, is that with adaptive sports, our participants who need special equipment, like special bikes, special kayaks, special skis to ski in, that equipment costs 15 times the amount that similar equipment costs for people that don't need something special. So those sit skis you see coming down the mountain, or the special bikes that are called hand cycles for people with spinal cord injuries, those all cost a lot of money, anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a piece. So that's where a lot of our money does go to.
And of course, safety is the utmost concern as well. So we want to make sure that they're made in the adaptive way so that someone can enjoy it. And we also want to make sure they're safe. You've got the programs, you've got your teams, volunteers, staff. There's a lot to consider when thinking about this. But at the end of the day, everybody enjoys a beautiful day out in our state, whether it's hiking, skiing, snowboarding, whatever the case may be, for all abilities. Like you said, you're all ages. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing. And I love how inclusive you are. So I hope we raise a lot of money for you. I hope you're on your way to it through End of Play, June 22nd. Thank you to Webster Bank for allowing this to continue. And that 15% means so much. As you've just heard Karen express, that this really will continue their mission. So I hope you'll come back again and join us, Karen. And I hope that you'll even come in the studio. Maybe we can see some of the equipment, because I think that will help people to better understand. But meanwhile, you have now through June 22nd, End of Play, to make your donations to Summit Adaptive Sports on their site or on travelerschampionship.com. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. And I'd love to come see you sometime in the studio.
You're invited.
All right.